Oh shit. We about to find out exactly what's gonna happen when Ratry becomes a rat. That's why his name's Ratry, because he's a fucking rat. You already knew it. He's a fucking rat. Okay, I bring ill tidings. Archduke Louis has appeared in the Southwest Forest Front. The Ratry Central stronghold has was annihilated. He said it was annihilated. It was annihilated. That's how you know it was real bad when you can't even say the whole word. You don't say annihilate. You just say it was annihilated. This dude's jacked up. He bleeding all over him. Commander Ratry himself may unfortunately be. They think he might be dead. He gonna switch on them, and he's gonna show up and be like, "I turned sides. I'm working with the demons. I'm their pet now. They tell me to roll over. I'm gonna roll over, and they'll throw me a bone or something like that." He's like their lap dog. I'm going after him. I'll go with you. So the girl and the dudes, who's are these people supposed to represent any like people that are currently in that are within the present timeline? You know what I mean? Should he yet live where should he yet live where racing against time? Moreover, if the shit I accidentally clicked the motherfucker. Moreover, if the entire army was massacred, then we must retrieve the uh must perforce retrieve the corpses at once. Because if they get eaten, the demons get stronger. He's like, that's what they're gonna say. I guarantee it. Let me see. So we can't let me yo, the fucking rat reads there. And his eyes is blank, so you already know. He's like, yo, I switched. He's gonna be like, motherfucker, I got y'all. Can't wait to kill you, motherfuckers. So they get to the door. He's there, and at first you see with the blank face, and then he's got this like deceiving, conniving, depriving, decrepit, bullshit ass snitch face. He got the snitch nine face on. Julius, yay! I'm glad to have you back. Are you hurt? My apologies for causing you worry. Yet I must ask. Something we need to discuss, right? There's something that we need to discuss right now. Okay. All present at the final negotiations are okay. You want us to reconsider the proposal. Okay. To offer them a hall of human beings and with that earn a peace agreement. Yet we had decided that plan is hopeless. But now I know for a fact that only one offering is needed. That only one offering is needed. There is a way to ensure they will never again have anything to do with us. They know about, wait a minute, is it the girl? So that's not her. Or maybe he knows about scrambles. He knows something. Lewis, it seems like Lewis told him something. Julius, surely that's much better than losing thousands, no, hundreds of thousands more soldiers and innocents. He said that gotta be better than that. He might have known about the cursed blood girl, Musica. I have seen enough killing. He right. The demons is making the killing though. But they might have did they know about Musica at this point? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. That we don't know exactly what's going on right now. But if they did, Lewis might have told them, yo, I don't even need to eat people. Like, yo, we got he said once this girl get passed around and everybody, get a piece of her, then we could all not eat humans. Even though Lewis is like, I can't give up no humans. I can't do that. Okay, one night was all it took for total annihilation. And it was just one guy. On the other hand, if we make but a single offering, we can end all of this for good. But Julius, if we can't do that, We'll waste our lives in this bloody quagmire forever. I thought that was a G when it was a Q. That's why I was like looking like, what the fuck? I said guan. Then I was like, oh, Q, quagmire. Whoops. For the sake of humankind, we must perforce end this. No more idle talk and empty hopes. We ourselves can end the war right now. He actually got a point. Real life, you can't be thinking about no damn fairy tale, man. We gotta end this shit. You know what I mean? He's actually right to an extent. We can't keep going off. Oh, in the movies, if you just held fast and never gave up, you'll get the shit done. That's in the movies, bro. It's not in real life. It's in the movies. Okay. It's certainly not a decision I make lightly, but this is a beneficial compromise. It's the price we must pay. And pay we must. I beg you, my friends, please swallow this proposal. But the girl's like, but what about the pain and suffering those who are taken by them? She said, what about basically the cattle children? She said, what about them? He's like, yo, that's nothing in comparison to what's going to happen to all of us. This pain will go on and on, generation after generation, for all of eternity. She got a point, but he's trying to say, yo, it's either that or we just all get wiped out. And to be honest, if you think about it, the demons might be willing to accept that compromise on the base that, hey, if they keep fighting humans, they're going to wipe out their supply of humans. And they'll die too. They'll turn wild. You know what I mean? Basically be dead. Not only would this peace be bought with the suffering of others, but the number of those who suffer for us will increase evermore. She's like, they're going to start multiplying the motherfucker. Them little niggas going to start just popping out. They going to have like 1,000 of them. Yep. Okay, here for the promised Neverland greatness, Norman has done nothing wrong. Exactly. That's the consequence of this single offering. So basically, it took the demons 1,000 years in order to be able to produce humans as smart as Norman. That's what I'm thinking. They kept making them smarter and smarter. All right. I am not correct in my assessment of the implications. Okay. She said, am I not correct in the assessment of the implications? Basically, she said, yo, am I spitting that real shit? The people that get captured by these demons, they're gonna be getting, fucked up forever. This ain't gonna be no one-time thing where, okay, we gave them 1,000 of them, that's it. No, you get 1,000, they're gonna make 1,000,000, and all millions gonna suffer. And they're gonna keep making millions and millions and millions and millions. Yo, it's like McDonald's, they're gonna be turning these niggas out. Okay, it's like fast food, they're gonna be going through them. I've also lost a great many soldiers. My father and brother were both eaten, and I'm far from the only one to lose family. The amount of comrades lost to their appetite is innumerable. Okay, here go the next one to break. He's like, yo, they fucking us up. And despite everything, didn't you two fight with us for the sake of the future? They was fighting for the sake of Future's next album. They waiting for him to drop that next album. Yo, what's going on, Alice? Even losing everything, even in the depths of despair, we never gave up. You two fought with us all the way. He's like, man, we made it this far. You gonna quit on us now? Fucking right. I'm trying to cut my losses. I'm down to my last dollar. That's like you at the damn crab table and you just keep playing and playing. Now you done went through $1,000. They like, yo, you went through $1,000. You might as well go ahead and just blow that last $5. Nah, I need this $5 just in case I need to get a sandwich. I can't even risk that. Me ain't getting female fans now. Hey, finally. Shit, we working on it. We got Alice up in here. Y'all better not harass her in that comment section. Motherfucker. Stop. You're wrong. Fantasies, pretty words. I'm fed up with all this. He's like, yo, y'all talking that stupid shit. This ain't no Disney movie. This is real life. He's like, man, we could all get wiped out. We could be all of us. He's like, yes, the people we give up, they're gonna be suffering forever. That's true. But we're gonna suffer for not that long because we're just gonna all be wiped out. Who cares about a bunch of strangers somewhere with the life of our friends at stake? He's basically saying, let's give them some, some weirdos. We're gonna give them some motherfuckers we don't like, and then the people that's innocent, which is going to be their kids. He said, we ain't gonna never see them, so don't even worry about. Don't even think about them. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm making the right call here. He said, man, I'm fuck that. I'm making the call. He's making a G call. He's making a G call. He's like, yo, I'm not listening to y'all. I already made the decision. It's done. Then why do you look so full of anguish and pain, Julius? Like, Julius, it looks like you're making a tough decision, even though you keep saying that you want to make it. In your true heart, you don't want to sacrifice to strangers, do you? No, he doesn't. Maybe he does. But no, the average person wouldn't want to actually do it. You've always cared more than anyone about the soldiers and the people. You're a model of honesty and kindness. That's why you feel so more responsible than most leaders, and that's how you ended up in this quandary. Basically, he cares so much for people that this is what they're saying. He cares so much for people, he had to make a tough decision. Yo, we give up these people. We got to save as many people as we can. We save most people like this. But wasn't it you yourself, Julius, more than anyone who wanted peace for all of humankind, a victory without compromises? But sometimes he found out that he couldn't get that. Okay, but saying that before ain't the same thing as saying it now. He found out that, yo, we can't get no victory without compromise. It's my fault that you've been shouldering this burden alone. I apologize. But for your own good, I know all of us, we cannot swallow such a plan. Yo, they said no. They like, yo, we just gonna all die. Fuck it. They said, we ain't doing that. Fuck it. We just gonna all die. Fuck it. He said, fuck that. He gonna eat his cornbread. We gonna eat our cornbread. Fuck you. If I was like Julius, I would be mad. I'm like, yo, I understand some people gonna get fucked, but shit, at least everybody ain't getting fucked. Okay, what you really need right now is rest. You're too tired. Let your body and mind recover in peace. Wrong. You're wrong. This peace treaty is the best option. I really wish that you can come to see this, because if not, if you don't agree to the terms, here you go. He's making the threat. He said, if you don't make terms, shit, I'm going to myself. If you don't what? They looking at him like, what you getting ready to say? I see. Nothing I can do could hope to change your values, right? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. He was getting ready to make a threat. They was waiting for him to say it. It's a real shame. That's kind of the threat right there. Like, it's a real shame what's getting ready to happen to you motherfuckers. Man, you better still be working on those bars. I am. Working on them Zandy balls. Yo! An enemy attack. Look, he had him waiting. Yo, he had the big niggas waiting beside him. Oh, my God. Here we go. About the white Julius. You're Jaden. Julius, you're 6'9". Snitch. We got a snitch. I wonder how good these people can fight. Like Julius and them. They can't be like Zazie, because Zazie was fucking genetically altered. But for the demons to really just make a compromise with the humans, you would think the humans had to been at least pretty decent. You know what I mean? I mean, like, a couple of the humans we seen that weren't genetically modified was pretty good. The shooter girl that's with Don and Gildan. I forgot what her name was. The dude he was kind of modified mentally, but physically he's not all that He was able to get to a good place physically. He wasn't like too modified physically. The guy, what's his name? Shit, Eugene. He what's his name? Eugene? Yeah, I think Eugene. Or no, Hugo. Was it Hugo? The dude back at the cabin in the woods. I'm at the bunker. I have already came to deal with their king. I have already came to deal with their king. He said, I already did it. Not bad. Indeed, if I can seize full control of the food supply, my rule over my Yo, he gave her the damn Yo. Oh my God. Julius came up with that plan. He says, yo, I know you just want to hunt people, but if you just seize control over just a few people, you'll have power over all the demons. What more can you want? Indeed, if I can, I thought they came up with that themselves. They weren't smart enough yet. Indeed, if I can seize full control of the food supply, my rule over my subjects will be strengthened significantly. I will buy into your peace. She said, man, you got a good point. So Julius was pretty smart. He came up with that idea because he had to figure out a way to really make them want that peace treaty. What's up, QRW6? Please forgive me. There was no other choice. Right now, you stand as obstacles in the way of a peace treaty. However much I dislike it, I have to make you the very first cattle human. Yo. So Ray, this dude looks similar to Ray. Are these? Yo. They're the very first cattle children. That dude looks like the what's his name? I forgot the guy that worked with Norman. What's his name? Vincent. He looks like him. Okay. Yo, what's going on, Strawberry Killick? I said strawberry. Straw what? Straw hat. Straw what? Straw hat. Okay. So they're first cattle children. May your bodies become the foundation for eternal peace. So if they're the first cattle children, what happens? Wait, is all the children made with their DNA and just theirs? Or what? Okay, I'm reading right now too. Yo, what's up, Jamal? The peeps are rolling in now. Okay, yeah. I figured out a way for me to start doing more YouTube. I'm planning on, this is my plan, on my days off from work. Even though I really don't take days off, I'm gonna start taking like one day off just to just stick on YouTube and just blow shit out. That's my plan. I'm probably going to do it probably Tuesday. Tuesday is probably the day when I'm gonna do it. All right. This is a good thing. No, there was no other answer but this path. Whatever the choice, somebody will have to be sacrificed, and somebody has to put an end to this horror. Now, to be honest though, he's up there laughing. This will do it. The world will be saved. Humankind is saved. He basically snapped, to be honest. But the first cattle children, these people, if they wanted to do the deal, they should have been willing to take that sacrifice. Not take the sacrifice, but take the risk of being sacrificed. You wish to divide the world into two? Yo, wait a minute. The demon queen and this other person that's a demon queen, ain't it? Went to scrambles and said to divide. He divided the world into two. That's why it's so hard to get to between the two. Sure, I will grant your wish. However, I too will want my reward. It's compensation for your wish. Uh, it's compensation for your wish. Yes, you must not deny him anything. I have chosen what I want. Okay, the rat reeds are still serving under the demons. Is that? I doubt that's part of the conclusion. Maybe it wasn't the girl. Dude name is Ivelk. I don't know. Oh wait. Oh no, that's not the girl. You're right. That's not the demon queen. Ivelk, or whatever his name is. They made it to this dude Julius was nice. He made it to fucking Scrambles. Man, why the fucking Scrambles just sitting like that? He's a demon. Why is he just sitting like that? You know what I mean? I'm not talking about just the way he's sitting. I'm talking about just in the middle of nowhere. Maybe he's just guarding his power because if he left, somebody else could go there and get the power, and now he's shit out of luck. All right, but anyway, he wanted to make sure that he divided the world so that way you get the human world and then the demon world, and the two won't mix. But there's a way you can cross that bridge. I'm thinking that, like, at first I thought it was like this. You had one Earth where there is a on one side of it, like literally cut in half, demon world, human world on the other side. That's what I thought. And I said this in some of my interviews. Like, aren't some of the demon birds and stuff like that flying to other parts of the world and shit like that? And like they have demons, and they should be full of demons in the human world, just not humanoid demons. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. Now I'm thinking, no, the demon world is one complete world. And when you cross over, you probably go through some type of time dimensional bit. Remember this dude, he's in a different dimension or some shit like that, or he can control space and time or something like that. I'm thinking that there's literally two separate worlds. They're the same world, but they're like in different dimensions or some shit like that. That's why the gate was back at the what you call him, back at the farm. Because I thought that once you went through the farm, you would go like it's a deep tunnel within the world that'll take you to another part of the world. But it actually makes more sense this way, where there's actually two completely different Earths. They're the same Earth, but not the same Earth. They're in the same space, but they're not the same Earth. They're like in different dimensions or some shit like that. And once you go through like a portal or something like that, you come out to another dimension. But I'm also thinking that it does make sense since it shows how it was possible. Right. And on top of that, it makes more sense why the demons ain't just going after the humans. You know what I mean? Because they could just go to the other side of the planet like, oh, man, I want to hunt. You know what I mean? So now we've got a super demon that can grant any wish for a price. Julius could be, instead of Julius being, remember I thought the girl, the first cattle girl, whatever, I thought she was like Musica before, like she got turned into a demon or something like that. Maybe this dude who said, okay, you want to make two separate worlds for humans and demons, Scramble said, yo, okay, in order to make that wish come true, I'm going to combine you two into one demon. It's like you're going to be half human, half demon. And the girl Musica is one of his offsprings. So they don't have to argue who should take what land. Right. That made sense. I think he might have merged them. We're going to separate the world, but we're going to merge you too. And he just did that just for shits and giggles. First, Ivilk, from you, I want the very best meat you'll grow through the ages. Okay, so that's why they got to make them offerings. Okay, so I thought he eating humans like a motherfucker. He said, I want the top notch shit. He said, that's what I want. And I thought he was gonna merge them two. Maybe just Ratry, maybe he gets turned to a demon or something like that, or some shit. We'll see. You want me to make your own humans, right? In farms. I want meat better than you on or the king will have. He said, I want the very best. This motherfucker eat humans like a motherfucker. They need to specify Scramble's limits. You got a point there. Mr. Anime Tales got a real good point. What the fuck can't he do? That makes sense. I would like to know that. He said, I want the very best. He said, man, y'all better farm these motherfuckers and genetically modify. I want some GMOs. And he's like, wait a minute. And he's like, yeah, I want the good shit. I want the best shit, better than your fucking king and queen. I want meat better than you or the king will have. Wait, that is a girl. Wait, no, it's not. Cause my bad, that's Ivil. My bad. Cause he said or your kings. I thought I'm thinking the queen. My bad. I don't know what the fuck is going on in my brain. And she's like, he's like, this is fucking crazy. This dude Ivil is like really, really not wanting to take that deal. How come you get the best meat? Man, you get ready to have the best fucking life ever. And the only thing you mad about is getting the second grade meat. You getting B grade. But if y'all farming it and making it better and better and better and better and better and better and better, you still gonna come out better than what you would have had if you didn't do it. Okay, otherwise he's just gonna be a living damn, how does fuck you say it? Ex machina. I forgot how you say the first word. The ex machina shit, whatever. Like Killua's sister that you can only find out about in the same arc she's needed. Yeah, basically like an ass pull. This isn't a spoiler, but people been saying that since the trio come from Ivil's farm, they might be the offering. Oh shit. Yo. You got a good point. Here's the problem. The trio escaped. They have to give them to what you call them to. They were supposed to take him to but at the same time they can say, yo, such escape, we're gonna give you the best of what we got left. That might still work. Okay, I consent. He thought about it. He's like, okay. He had to think real hard about it. Okay. Next is Julius from you. Just get this done and all will be well. Everything will end. I can go home, ask away. Ask anything, even my own life. He said even his own life. So he really did do it for us. Basically, they're saying he's Norman. He's Norman. He came over to the plane. He was willing to risk his life to make sure that no humans would get fucked up. Well, not no humans, but most humans wouldn't. The offering of the ages. He said, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm saving everybody. So basically, he is Norman. You will be the gatekeeper starting now. What? Gatekeeper? Till when? Like, will he Julius is still alive. He gonna turn him into a part demon or something? Your duty is consolation. You'll be responsible to keep the peace between the worlds. Okay? You'll be responsible to ensure that neither side we can live separately and neither of us would be hunted. Neither side ever breaks the promise you and the king made. This is a role that must be fulfilled from the human side, right? For safety reasons. Therefore, your family will stand as human representatives and take over this duty forever. So he doesn't live forever. His family got... So that makes even more sense. So Norman is a Ratry. I'm thinking Norman's a Ratry. Or he part Ratry or some shit like that. The offering of agent. What was I going to say? So they really have to keep doing that. So his ancestors like Minerva and them, or Minerva's brother James, he Even if he's evil, he really kind of has to do it anyway. You get it. You are now caught in the whirlwind of destiny. Your descendants too. He said, man, you made this decision. You gotta live with it. He said, you gotta guard the fucking gate. You can't run away, not from the friends you've discarded along the way, not from your fate. He said, you gave up on your friends, but now guess what? You gotta be the guardian between both worlds. But he's out there like, oh my God. I'm like, but you don't know what that entails just yet. To keep the peace, what do? You got trained soldiers? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, okay. If that was me, I'd have heard that. I'm like, all right, cool. So I come up with a peace treaty every so often, or I make sure like he sends soldiers out to keep the like cattle children from escaping into the human world and shit like that. Okay, cool. That ain't a big deal. You two will become a foundation for the peace. Sure, Emma. Sure, Emma. What do you wish? However, I too will want my reward. Okay. I wonder why he does this dumb shit. Sure, Emma. Now, why was he thinking about Julius when this happened? Maybe that was the last time a human made it there, and that might have been it, or could have some actual significance. If you haven't seen it in Hunter x Hunter, Killua's I forgot how to pronounce his name. Sister can grant any wish, but she also causes disasters equivalent to the scale of the wish. Yeah, I remember. Well, kind of vaguely. I've read Hunter x Hunter, but only up to a certain point. The reward. This was explained in Minerva's pen records, but Scrambles, he looks so pure, just like a child, really. He's transcended time and space. He's a high dimensional being. He's the one who split reality between human and demon. Split reality. So the demon world really is an entire world, and the human world is an entire world. This, what is he thinking? What does he want? I have no idea. It feels like a capricious God. For reward, I like important things best. Ambition, desire, craving. When you get something, it has to be something precious to the giver. So he got to take, he wants something precious. There we go. What you call him? Julius was ready to die. I was like, okay, if I'm dead, cool. As long as I got the piece done. But now he has to keep. He didn't want to be there. He probably wanted to die. Like he did. He just wanted to end. He just wanted to end. He just wanted to start the peace and end the wars and shit like that. But now he has to keep for the rest of his life. He had to make sure that wars didn't break out. You know what I mean? And not just one time send humans over to become cattle children. He got to keep doing it. The guy Ivok, he had to keep giving up his damn his meat. He didn't want to do that. That's why he paused. He was like, motherfucker. So this guy's going to ask for something important from Emma, her family. Throughout the arc, they specified specific conditions for her to grant wishes, but in the final episode of the arc, it's revealed that Killua is the only one that can ask her for a wish for free. Right, and ask for. They asked for it so Killua could make a wish without any repercussions. Exactly. He might demand the trio. He could. Being that QRW6 said he might demand the trio, I know it's getting ready to end on the cliffhanger. He's not going to actually say it. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn to the next page because he basically just spoiled me. Do you still want to proceed? What is your wish? Take a look at this. There are 3 rules. A promise made scrambles with can't be. A promise made with it is missing that word. With scrambles, a promise made scrambles with, or if it's backwards, a promise made with scrambles can't be rewritten. A promise made with scrambles can't be broken. A reward desired by scrambles will absolutely not be denied. So even if you say yes, you can't undo it. That means that The Ratri clan can't fight against it. The promise of 1,000 years was to split the world. Wait, then how was Minerva able to switch to break the promise? Well, he wasn't gonna break the promise. He was gonna start a new one. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. My bad. And the whole Ratri clans didn't turn on the demon world. That's kind of, it's good enough because the Ratri clan counts as a whole. One Ratri doesn't count as messing up the, undoing the promise. It had to be the whole Ratri clan, right? Because one is just a rogue. The promise of 1,000 years was to split the world. To split the world. If we take that as a basis to build upon, our wish turns out to be quite simple. We can't state it in two phrases. We can state it in two phrases. What if she says, all humans in the demon world are transported to the human world, and that the human world can't be, that the demons can't get into the human world? That would solve everything, wouldn't it? Okay, that every cattle child is sent to the human world, and after this is done, that movement between the worlds closes completely. Man, I'm a damn psycho. I'm a psychic. That would solve everything. The demons will have the demon world, and the humans had the human world. They'll forget that demons even existed. But if that's the case, couldn't the demons make it to this guy Scrambles and then undo that later on in the future if they can make it to him? Minerva was the head, though wasn't he at some point? Emma about to choke like a motherfucker. Yeah. Okay, that's why they took Norman the beginning, meaning they probably told him he's Ratri and that their job is to keep the peace in the realm, and maybe they even offered him a position of head theory. I don't know. Minerva couldn't do anything directly to help the cattle children. He could only give them a shelter, food, and guns. Yeah. I will grant your wish. Who knows what will be the price? Somebody can undo that wish from the demon side of the world. Wait, can you get into Scramble's realm through the human world? But actually they went to Scramble's realm with a couple plants or some shit like that, right? So as long as you have the stuff necessary in the human world, but I'm not sure if in the human world, well, the human world had the same shit at one point, but the demon world, it depends. If they have those plants or whatever they had in the fucking human world, then they can go back to Scrambles. But anyway, good chapter. I'm getting tired of cliffhangers. Sometimes I just want them to end the shit like normal. You know what I mean? Wrap shit up. But good chapter overall. Emma might make it so that no one can see Scrambles. She can't because she already made the promise as she said all the cattle children. She fucked up. She said only the cattle children. Are there other children there that aren't cattle children? I would say all human beings, period. All humans are transported from the demon world into the human world, and the connection is closed off. Because she said cattle children. What about the cattle adults? You know what I mean? I don't know. You don't know how specific this dude Scramble is going to be. He can't be trusted. You mean to tell me Emma didn't wish for Hugo to come back? With a choke. Oh, she wanted Hugo. I said, oh yeah, I got his name right. At first I kept saying Eugene. Hugo, yeah. Scramble's going to make Emma switch place with him as his reward. I don't think so. How did he get to that position anyway in the first place? Somebody in the comment section made some sense. Mr. Anime tells they need to go and do like some backstory on Scrambles. I mean, They don't have to. They can keep him like as a magical creature, whatever. But it really would. It's really gonna leave a sour taste in my mouth if they do that, because he's such an important role in this story, and he's supposed to be a demon. He's not like supposed to be like a regular god or some shit like that. He's a demon. So I would like to know how the fuck he get to that point where he can control fucking dimensions and shit like that. Come on now. And why is he using his powers willy-nilly? Why does he have to wait for somebody to come to ask for some shit before he does it? Scrambles need to remain unknown. Hell no. I need to know. I mean, they could do that, but I think it would be worse off that way. He's probably just the god figure. Nah, I need to know, because he's supposed to be a demon. He's wearing a fucking mask. He got the eyeball and all that shit. Peace.